Hey, what's going on guys, TurtyWurty here and welcome back to another Minecraft modding tutorial for version 1.15. In this video I'm going to be going over something called AT, and yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So if you don't know what AT is already, AT is basically an access transformer. Now what this does is it allows you to make things in vanilla no longer private, protected or final. So you can remove those modifiers and make it public, and get rid of the final if you wanted to. It's pretty helpful. I'm going to be showing you basically what you can do which is helpful with this, but there's loads of things you can do. Just do note, don't overuse ATs. And just so you know, I'm going to be calling access transformers ATs. That's just what they're called. It's easier to say. Yeah, but don't overuse them. So only use them if you really need to. Most of the time there is an event or a forge method or something that you can do instead of AT. But sometimes there isn't. So we have to use AT. And a great example of this is the composter. So if we just press Control-Shift-T in Eclipse, in IntelliJ it's like Control-Shift-K, I think. You might have to Google it. Just search IntelliJ Control-Shift-T equivalent, and it should come up. I think it's Control-Shift-K, but I might be wrong. It might be Control-Alt-K. It might not even be K. But in here you can just search the composter. So say you want to be able to add your block or item to the composter. You can see they use register compostable. Compostable, that word. And as you can see right here, that is private. So it's static and it's void, which is great. But it's not public, it's private. So if we go into our main class, if we go into our common, so right here, setup, are we calling this? Yes, we are. Great. Make sure you're calling the setup method right here, like that. And in here we can do, or we can try and do, composter block dot register compostable. And you'll see that that doesn't work. That gives us an error, as it will say, oh, you need to add the arguments first, but it will say that it is not visible, because it's not visible, it's not lying, it's private. So for example, what we can do, what I'm going to be showing you how you can do it, is using Discord. So, basically, let me just check that I have it. Yes, I do. Okay, so there is a bot on Discord called K9 hashtag 8016, so that is the tag for it. And if you private message this bot, I will show you right now. As you can see, I've already done a few tests with it, but you can do this right here. So if you do exclamation mark MCP help, I think MCP help. Nope. Is it just MCP? MCP info. It's not telling me. But you can basically do MCPF for a field. MCPP, I think, for a parameter. Is that right? God, I'm messing this up. MCPP, I think you can do then info. Yeah, so that's parameters. You've got MCPF info. I don't know if info exists as a function. It does. Wow. And then you got MCPM for methods. Okay, yes. Okay. So you got fields, which is F, and then you got P, which is parameters, and then you got M, which is methods, or they call them functions, but we're just going to call them methods here. And the one we want obviously is register compostable. So compostable, yes. And as you can see, this will tell you the and what it is now, and it will tell you any comments that there is, which most of them, if any of them, I don't think any of them have a comment. And then you got the side, so whether it's client server or both. And then you got the AT, so this is basically what you will need to access transform it. So I'm going to copy this AT right here from the public, and now I can get rid of Discord. So what we can go ahead and do is first go into our build.gradle, and if you come down here, we have access transformer. If we just remove the comment there and save that, and that's all we need there. And now we can go into our source main resources, meta-inf, create a new untitled text file, and in here we can paste what we got from the bot, this right here, and just give that a save in source main resources meta-inf, and this is just called access underscore just access transformer .cfg, which stands for config. You just give that a save. Okay, and as you can see, if I open this, it will default to open with Notepad++. You should be able to change that if you just do open with text editor instead. There you go. And now what you basically need to go ahead and do is close everything, close Eclipse, open command prompt, so cmd, okay, and we're going to cd to our workspace, so desktop cd 1.15 tut mod, okay, and then you can run your Gradle commands. So you want to run Gradle, gen eclipse runs, or gen IntelliJ runs, or VS Code runs, dash dash refresh dash dependencies, and then because I'm using Eclipse, we are then going to do and Gradle eclipse, or Gradle W as some people call it for some stupid reason. And then you basically just hit enter. Now for me, this is very, very slow. This takes a long time. In total, this usually takes me about 15 minutes. So just run this. If it gets stuck at any point where the timer isn't going up, or it's going up but it hasn't done anything for the past like 2 minutes, you might just want to hit enter, or basically any key. It doesn't really matter. But you will know if it's working if you see this right here, which is the access transformers, and also somewhere else, yes, this underscore AT, that means it's access transformer, and I think this as well, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm going to let this go ahead and run, and once it has finished, I'll meet you guys again. Okay, so guys, that has now finished. As you can see, that took 8 minutes there, 2.5 minutes there, about 11 minutes. We can now go load back up Eclipse. This will take a few seconds as well, but once you have done that, it is not going to work, probably. So what you need to do is do a few things. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to right click your project. You're going to want to go down, and okay, it looks like I haven't done it right. So what you should have right here somewhere is Gradle. It looks like I haven't imported my project correctly. I don't know how I haven't. So I'm going to delete it. Give it a second. But I'm not going to delete the contents on disk. I'm just going to delete the actual workspace. The actual project from my workspace, I mean. And then I'm going to re-import it as a existing Gradle project. I thought I already did that, but apparently I didn't, so now we can. And just finish. And once this has imported, we can do a Gradle refresh, which will mean it basically runs those commands that we just ran, but it runs them like a lot quicker. And it's a bit different. It would work just by Gradle refreshing. Yeah, it basically just refreshes the dependencies. Actually creating the project seems to be taking quite a while here though. I prefer if it goes a little bit faster. Just skip to the end. Yep, there you go, that's nice. And just a bit more. Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, there you go. So now it has done that, we can right click and we can go Gradle, refresh Gradle project. You can watch the console and you'll see it does the tasks in here, I think. I'm just going to close these, we don't care about those. Yep, it's done that. And then once it's done that, you're also going to want to refresh as well. Just a normal refresh, just in case. You don't need to, but I do it anyways. And then we can go into our main class. You'll see straight away that we don't have the error that we did have here. We don't have the error. So basically we can change this now. So we can change first the chance. So I'm just going to put 0.6f. And then item provider, which is just basically a block or an item. So I'm going to do block init new dot I don't know, jazz leaves dot get, because we need to make sure it's an actual block. If you want to do an item, you can just do compost block dot register compostable 0.4 maybe, and then item init dot seed item, which I haven't shown in a tutorial yet. It's just what I'm working on in the background for the crops tutorial, if you didn't know. So yeah, basically if you now run the game, that will work in the composter. I'm sure this will come helpful to a lot of you, but please don't use this when it is not needed. A lot of the time there's already a forge method for it, or there's an event or something. There's normally a way to do it instead of that. But yeah. So if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, please do be sure to smash your face into that like button and subscribe. If you really enjoyed, please do be sure to share it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.